Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox, and today I'm going to talk to you about the cast iron Potjie. It's not a Potjie. It's called a Potjie. It's a cooking implement that is popular in South Africa. Please excuse the noise. We got some guinea fowl from Home Skillet, another channel you should check out, weeks ago, and I've kept them in a 10 by 10 dog kennel for the last couple weeks, and I let them out today for the first time. They're free, and they're going crazy. They've got my girls going crazy, the hens. So everybody's making noise. The frogs are going off in the pond because spring has sprung. That's the background noise. Let's get to it. My wife bought me this magazine. She gets it every now and then at the local grocery store. It amuses me. There's interesting articles in it. I've considered writing to them before. And in this one, there's an article on Potjies. I'm going to show it to you real quick if I can find it. If I was a smart man, I'd have bent the page down. Yeah, right here. Written by Craig Haney, I guess. And so I read it, and I've seen these pots before and thought about them, but we have lots of Dutch ovens. And this guy, Craig Haney, actually did a pretty good job on the history of this pot. And I enjoyed it, and so I ordered one. And I got it from Amazon.com, and I don't know which one I got. I kind of looked for a while, and I bought the cheapest one that fit my parameters. And yeah, I don't know which one it was, but I'm going to show it to you and talk to you about how I'm going to season it. Let me set this down. So I got, what's it say on there? I got this one right here. It's called a Best Duty, I guess, and it's a number 2. They come in sizes. And for my wife and I, we thought if we're gonna make stew, man, this is like lifting a little kettlebell. If we're gonna make stew, this is probably good size for us. And then this company sent this special little wooden handle on it, which I thought was cool. It just goes on and off with a thing. And again, I'm not advertising, I'm just showing you what I got. Let me set this down. And so, there's a lot of stuff on the internet about how to season cast iron. I've done it a couple different ways, but what I do mostly is just pour vegetable oil in there, and then I take a paper towel and I wipe it all over the whole pot. Kind of a medium heavy coating of vegetable oil. And then I do it. I brought my gloves so my hands wouldn't get all oily, and I haven't used them. I do it on the inside. Now, some of these pots come pre-seasoned. I've bought Lodge pans, you know, like cast iron pans that come pre-seasoned, and other Dutch ovens. I don't care. I always season them anyway. I do a better job. And I don't think this one came pre-seasoned. I'm not sure, but I don't think it did. It doesn't really feel like it. So I just rub regular vegetable oil all over it, inside and out, because the cool thing about this is you could use it like a griddle too. And then, where did he go? Then you can do it in your oven. You can set it in there in your oven at 350 and just let it stay there for hours, and then let it cool down in the oven. You know, turn the oven off and just let it cool down by itself. But it makes your house smell like you had a pancake breakfast. And so I learned this technique. Do y'all remember Ron and Karen Hood? I used to have all their videos, and she showed how they did it. I think they did it in a gas grill outside. I don't have a gas grill down here, so I've got my Weber grill, and I've used it before. And so what I do, you can see that, right? Woo, that's hot. I just start my coals in one of these little guys, and pour them in there, spread them out a little bit, put this on there, woo! And then I just set the pot in there, and I hope it'll fit the Potjie. This is a cast iron pot. Like I said, they're used in, right, the term is Afrikaans, what they speak in South Africa. It's kind of like a Dutch derivative. And I believe from the article, this pot was invented in the Netherlands long ago. But I'm rubbing the legs to make sure I get them all good, because you want to season the outside too, because it protects it. And then I just stick it in here upside down. Can you see that? I'll put the plate in there, the lid, and then I put the lid on. Oh, it's not going to fit that way. I bet you it'll go down through there. Do it this way. Bet you that'll work. There we go. I think that'll work good enough. That's what I do. And then I'm just gonna set it and forget it. I just put it in there and walk away, man. I'll leave that alone. I'll come out in hours, maybe tomorrow, unless it's gonna rain tonight, and then I'll come out and get it. I'll just let it sit there. It'll bake, it'll get hot, the coals will go down, it'll get cool, and then it'll be seasoned. And then the way you keep it is when you're done using it, you try not to use soap and water on it. All cast iron, right? Those of you who have cast iron know that. Get one of those little plastic scrubbies or something. You can use hot water, scrub it out, dry it out, just give it a thin coat of oil just to keep it from rusting. And the more you use these things, the more seasoned they get. They're wonderful. I did a video back there in the woodshed where I showed y'all a pan that I bought at China Mart. It's like no stick copper pan. And oh God, the comments on here, oh, you're gonna die. Ah. It's what I hate about YouTube. Some people on YouTube are ridiculous. It will never work. Well, it's been working now since before you saw that video, and it's still working fine. It's not gonna work in 2 weeks, in 3 days, in 6 hours, in 6 months. Whatever, man. We're using it, we like it. And a lot of people told me, don't use that crap, you should get cast iron. You should watch more of my videos. Shut up! I've got a lot of cast iron. I don't know, we have 4 or 5 Dutch ovens. We have probably 3 or 4 frying pans of different sizes. We've got I guess that's a Dutch oven too without legs. Big flat bottom Dutch oven that we make stew and stuff in. And now we have a Potjie. I'll be doing a video. We have one planned in our head where I'm gonna cook the meal. PJ's gonna cook probably venison stew or beef stew. Gonna cook it over a fire outside. Gonna make cornbread, I think, in a sun oven, my wife said. It's gonna be on Patreon. Come check us out. Yes, it's $1 a month. Oh, 3 cents a day. Whatever. If you don't want to come, don't come. But I am going to do that video for Patreon. Coming up. But for now, that's the Potjie. It's made out of cast iron. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm kind of stoked. We got the number 2 size. I think that's probably going to work for us good. We'll find out. And if we like it a lot, we might buy more, bigger ones. It seems like the kind of thing that would be cool to collect, you know? Who knows? Get a little one to put your fondue cheese in. All right. Hey, I'll see you out there.